People almost died. Zarklin is sick. And we're limping back to town to prepare for the midnight sting. We are looking at the monument.
All right. That is pretty concise on what y'all did. Yeah.
Oh, I captured a part of a haunted scythe.
So here you are, after being almost destroyed by a haunted site. The sun is getting low in the sky.
Well, we gotta go. I promised the sheriff we'd be there tonight. Damn it, I need some beer.
Indeed. I don't want to be here after it gets dark.
Oh god, no, let's get out of here. Wait, is there anything up here we can use?
Well, the description of this area, it was basically a chopping block that had manacles on it with a bucket at the end of it that the scythe was sitting beside.
Any entrances or exits or...
There is a door.
And that's it?
Correct.
We can check the door later.
If Valorant wants, he could always grab the manacles and offer them to Evelyn.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Probably.
Hellthorpe, you coming?
Just jumps over the wall. Nope.
Yep.
The piano starts playing.
Nope.
Is the house back?
No, the house is still collapsed. The piano just starts playing as you start approaching it.
Fuck you, piano.
To be continued, piano.
Pathfinder out of contact. As you pass through the gate, it stops playing. Alright, y'all are returning to town.
Correct.
Alrighty.
Man form.
Well, let me move you all in. Alright, it's pretty dark by the time you make it back to town. The sun was going down as you left Harrowstone, and as you get to town, it's
What time of evening is it?
now probably 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish.
Kendra's with us?
Oh, nope, I accidentally moved Kendra.
I was gonna say, did she like meet us or something?
Nope, I grabbed her from the house when I was grabbing all of your tokens accidentally.
Well, let's get some light sources. I'll let Sparky out.
What time were we meeting the sheriff?
He come pick us up around midnight. We have time to get some food and clean up and relax a little bit.
Can you see now?
I'm pulling out the ever-burning torch.
I can see my light. Sir, Clint, get back here.
That's not Czar.
Say I moved it.
Sorry. Valoran, what are you doing?
Just walking around.
Looking for Eve.
Maybe.
Y'all are traveling nice and in a formation. Interesting. Not getting all separated this time. Helthorpe, as you begin to enter the town square, you see the deputy sitting out in front of the prison in a rocking chair. He's got a gun across his lap. He's rocking back and forth with a big smile on his face.
Hail, deputy.
Hey there. Y'all back late.
We had a productive day at the old Harrowstone.
Ah, y'all got some balls going there. I won't go there. I can't make.
Aye, well, have you seen the sheriff this evening?
I went to his house. He said he had stuff to do with y'all later tonight. Hasn't really filled me in on. Said he'd come meet y'all at Kendra's. Set sometime in the night.
Alright, well, we'll be there. Heading there now. You look mighty jolly. Let's get you grinning ear to ear.
Well, you heard the sheriff. I'm in charge while he's away. It's pretty nice being sheriff for a night.
Ha! Well, I guess it is pretty nice.
Yeah. He kind of pats his gun. Hopefully I don't have to use this. Had it for a while now. Never shot it before.
You gonna go on patrols tonight?
I probably so.
Alright, well, be safe.
Oh, definitely. You too.
Have a good evening.
He tips his hat.
Deputy?
Tips his hat to you as well. Valoran, you notice this house has another big sign on it. It says the end is near, the devil has come.
I'll just walk over to the house. Oh, they'll get their day.
You make it back to Kendra's, you see a small little bit of smoke coming out the chimney. Kinda smell the smell of fried chicken as you get. You
We're
make it.
home!
You hear Kindred yell out from the back room. Dinner'll be in just a second. Heard y'all might be coming back pretty late tonight, so I started cooking. It looks like some of y'all are going to the washroom and stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Prentice, while you're in the outhouse, make a perception check for me.
Really? In the outhouse?
No place is safe. Her eyes are everywhere on you. There is an undead chicken inside the outhouse.
That's just creepy.
It pecks you in the asshole as you sit down.
Oh my god.
It's actually pretty obvious, Print.
Is it a 4 obvious?
Yes, it is a 4 obvious.
Damn.
You hear a loud bang on the door.
Damn it, Evelyn!
Did you turn around as you say that, or did you just say that?
Knowing Prentice, yes, he probably did a full 360 as he shouted.
Alright, as you turn around, you see a axe head pierce through the wall, and it looks like splinters go everywhere.
Yoink!
As you open out the door and run by, there's nothing there.
Okay, outhouse isn't safe.
You say there's nothing there, but was the wall messed up at all?
I don't think Prentice took enough time to check.
Nope, did not.
Prentice, you're looking kind of pale there, buddy.
Yeah, so an axe may or may not have just come through a wall of the outhouse.
May or may not. Well, what did you see as you were leaving?
It was there, and then it wasn't.
Doesn't sound like the type of thing that could be conditional.
Are you trying to say you need Zarclean to hold your hand next time you're in the outhouse?
Rather that than Valorid.
Ow.
Well, let's see. I go check the outhouse.
Hellforth, as you get there, the outhouse looks perfectly normal. I assume you're using detect evil.
Yep.
There's a faint aura that is dissipating as you see it, and it's gone after a few seconds.
Well, Prentice, there was something there. Luckily, you're not going insane.
No, I'm pretty sure it was already there. The ghosts are just making it worse.
Yeah, I did forget to tell there was a puddle coming out of the outhouse. Ash had to say that.
Oh my god.
After a few minutes pass, Kendra comes into the room. She's carrying a big platter of fried. She lays it down. Now, eat up. Tell me about your day. I heard y'all had went out to the prison.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Did you find anything about my father?
Not yet. We even get inside the prison. Outside was, well, a piano tried to kill Hellthorpe.
She just gets this very perplexed look. Piano?
Technically, it was the house.
No. The piano made the house collapse. It was the piano trying to kill you.
I thought we decided I made the house collapse. I killed it.
Yeah, he broke down the door. It took out the entire support.
Kendra is just looking at you guys flabbergasted. My dear, the prison has made y'all all go insane.
No. Hellthorpe, tell her what happened.
Well, we had a possessed piano, and it decided to collapse a house on me, apparently. And I was only trying to release the spirit, too. Sometimes they don't want to go.
Why, that is great. Well, hopefully that'll be the least of your worries. Falling houses are nothing to play around.
A gargoyle almost fell down on top of Brentus.
Her eyes kind of light up. Well, supposedly that's what killed my father as well. What did you do to make a gargoyle fall down?
He read something.
Whoa, no. Gargoyle didn't threaten to fall until I threatened to hit the wall that had the runes and the script on it. And Prentice is going to go in his bag and grab the book and open it to the page where he copied everything down.
Kendra walks over and looks at the stuff that you had written. Oh, those are runes. I wonder if that's what my father was looking at when he succumbed. Where were these?
These were written on the wall to the prison, by the entrance.
Oh, yes, that's where they found father. You don't think they've caused it in any way, do you?
I don't know enough about this kind of ritual to say, but I wouldn't exactly doubt it.
Could one of the professor's books have more information on it?
Maybe so. Well, let me take a look here. And she kind of looks at the runes for a bit. Oh. These runes are in Varisian, are they not?
It's Greek to
I
me.
believe so.
Okay. I don't really speak that language, but I might be able to piece something together. So she kind of takes a look at it for a while. Yeah, cause that's something Hulk. I can't really read much more of it. I hope that could be of some help to you.
Do you know anyone in town who does know Varisian?
Jaminda is from Varisia. I would suspect she would speak.
Awesome. I'll have to check this out with her then.
And then the executioner's scythe tried to execute us.
Oh dear. Well, I see you all have your head. So, I take it wasn't that bad?
Well, it was a pretty tough fight. I mean, it was a possessed floating scythe and all.
Well, that's definitely something out of my realm of expertise.
Yeah, Zarkleen disturbed a nest of rats and got bit by one. Just not feeling too well tonight.
Oh, Kendra looks over to you, Zark. Do you think you're gonna be okay, or do you need any medicine?
I think it will pass.
Very well. Make sure to get a lot of rest. If y'all are going and delving into a dangerous old ruins like that, you need to be at your tip-top health.
Aye, well, at least a few of us tonight are gonna help the sheriff on a sting. We think what happened to him might happen again tonight. And we're gonna go out there and stake it out. Though I think one or two of us should stay behind and rest up more.
I'll stay. I'm not real good at the whole hiding thing.
Alright, well, I'll make sure to, tell them to stay up and wait for you guys. I'll probably hit the bed earlier than you would anyway. Also, Valrin, you may want to be careful. Every time I go to town, I hear more talk about the people and how they dislike you. Try not to stir up any trouble. I'm afraid you might end up on the wrong end of a rope if you keep causing any trouble.
Eh, I'll try, I guess. Hopefully we'll go to the prison soon and I'll get out of this town.
No, we gotta be here for the rest of the month, dude.
At least for a while. Out of sight, out of mind?
Yeah, that is true. If they don't see you, then they'll find someone else to focus their intent on. My father was to focus at Araya for quite a while. Anyways, and she gets up and starts picking up plates, takes them back to the. And she actually comes back out and she has cake.
Mmm, cake.
She all serves you a piece and it's like, I have an appointment that I need to go to. Discussing with the council some of my father's items, so I'm gonna head out and I'll be back in about an hour or so. You're free to do whatever you will in the house. And
Thank you so much, Miss Lorimore.
Thank you.
she slides on out the house.
Slides?
Okay, walks out the house.
She was doing the electric slide.
Surely some of the professor's books had some of the same script these runes are written in. Perhaps we should spend some time looking through them again.
Yeah, probably. Whether I can actually make anything out of them or not, it's a different story.
Wouldn't hurt to try. It might have a translation somewhere.
See about taking another crack at that locked book.
Alright, make me a disable device check. You work it some, and as you hit like the tumblers in it, you feel like you got 2 of the 3 tumblers, but you couldn't get the third one to click.
How about us trying to decipher this text from the prison with the books from the professor?
Right, that would have to be a knowledge arcana check, whoever's doing the research.
Well, that
Yep,
rules
I'm
me
doing it.
out.
I have knowledge arcana.
I'm out.
Why don't you aid another?
Sean, do you have it?
Yeah, I just rolled it.
Oh,
Alright, well,
should have let me roll it.
Anyone want to help me?
is anyone going to assist with this knowledge arcana check?
I will.
I can aid another. Just roll for the check.
Yep, you have to beat a 10 to aid. An 18? Okay.
What is the +2 for?
Probably his intelligence mod up.
I'm smart, bitch!
Okay, so you're gonna get you get a 20 on this check, so. Alright. You could, as you're looking at these, you could tell they're a necromantic rune of some sort that you feel that then text in the middle might be someone's name, like it's some sort of, I guess, curse or spell being cast on a certain name. And you got a sneaky suspicion that this is, from a fairly high level magic caster, someone of great power. As it's, beyond your understanding of magic.
Well, looks like we gotta go talk to Jimena tomorrow.
I'm gonna take a guess and say this has something to do with Splatter Man, since it's involving a curse in someone's name.
Well, part of the name is Hawk. What was the name of the warden?
That would be Hawkrin.
Hawkrin. Possibly the curse is on the warden or his wife. Perhaps to have them stand guard and lure people in to protect the prison.
Are they protecting the prison from us, or are they protecting us from the prison?
I would say prison from us. To keep people from snooping in.
Well,
Next
We'll
question.
find out more when we talk to Jabinda.
Aye. Well, I'm gonna get a nap. Might as well get some sleep before the sheriff comes.
Sounds good. I'll be in my room.
Valorant peers down the hallway.
Prentice,
Hey.
you remember that dream that I told you about a few days ago?
You mean the one that spells bad luck for you?
Yes. Well,
Nah, don't remember it at all.
I've had it again a couple more times.
And?
I want to make sure it's not me who's doing the writing on the monument. So, I think I'm going to stay around here and lock the door.
Might be a better idea for you to go with them. That way, if you do go towards the monument, not under your own will, Ash can stop you.
I don't know. What would they think if they saw me just walking towards the monument and they didn't know about any of the dreams or anything?
If they figure out it's not your own under your own willpower, I don't think they'll kill you for that.
You don't think.
Well, no, if the villagers caught you, you'd totally be dead. But the sheriff seems like he's, kind of intelligent, and the rest of the party seems intelligent.
But the sheriff doesn't believe
Then this
in
wouldn't-
ghosts or hauntings or anything, so he would believe it'd be under my own will and possibly.
Say someone cast a spell on you.
We would have to have proof.
I thought I was the coward here.
Fine. No help.
Don't worry, Prentice. I'll track him out there.
Totally figured you weren't asleep yet.
Although, the sneaky thing would be to shoot him on sight. Nah, he's too good. Troublesome though he is. But you're right, Sheriff's a smart man, but he's also someone who doesn't really believe in things like zombies and ghosts. I doubt he'll believe he's possessed.
Possession, mind control spell. What's really the difference?
It matters in his eyes. If we can convince him, then that's okay. If we can't, well, then Valen's probably end up on the other side of a rope.
Hellfort, are you asleep right Or are you just kind of laying on the bed, kind of relaxed?
Well, the idea was I was gonna take a nap. I don't know how much time has passed.
Probably about 30 minutes has passed. Would you say you've been falling asleep by
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you're sleeping, you kind of have a faint dream before you kind of wake up. You're sitting in a, temple of IMA. And you're listening to a sermon up front. There's this minister. He has this, he's a fatter man, red beard. He's preaching words that don't seem quite right to you and taking collection. Then you
Red beard.
Alright, Ash and Princess, you hear the door open. Kendra's back in, and she has some papers in her hand. She kind of leans in. I see you two are still up. I'm gonna retreat to my chambers for the... I saw the sheriff around the town. He looked like he was getting ready to come over here, so... If you wanna wake up your friends... He'll probably be over here shortly.
Alright, thank you, Kendra. Sleep well.
And she goes upstairs. It's probably about 9:30. We can almost say 10 o'clock now. Let's say.
Ash, do you want to wait for the sheriff and I'll wake everyone up? Or not?
I'm already going upstairs to do it, so... Too late. You're all alone. Knock, knock, knock. Sheriff should be here soon. Knock, knock, knock.
Thank you.
Valerin, you're coming. Come on.
Just make me a perception check.
Zarkleen, we're about to head out soon. You stay here and keep Kendra safe and get better.
Princess, out the
Sure
corner
thing.
of your eye, you just kind of saw what appeared to be of a tip of the axe kind of lift up and go by the window as if something was crawling under the window. And then it ducked under the window. Just caught a little glimpse of it.
And jump back and look at the window.
As Princess is staring at the window again. Maybe another perception check, Princess, to see if you hear Ash coming up behind. Make me a stealth check, Ash. Because I assume you would see this and be stealthing up. Alright, Princess, you do not hear Ash, and all of a sudden a hand gets on your shoulder.
Turn around again,
Staring
son
out
of
the
a
window.
bitch!
Prentice, did you see it again?
Yes, I saw it again. What have I told you about sneaking up on me?
I was just walking in the house, getting your attention because you're just staring at the window.
Yeah, 'cause there was an axe in the window.
I didn't see anything.
Of course you didn't. The axe isn't after you, apparently.
Although I could use a shave. It's been 5 years. I can wait 5 more.
I'm choosing a different seat. Screw this.
So you're gonna sit in the one facing the window?
I'll see it coming. Rather than out the corner of my eye.
You have 2 windows now pointing at you.
I'll see it,
It is
and my back is covered.
Actually, you have 3
You
if you
chose
count the
poorly.
one over there.
Yeah, you did kind of choose very poor.
None of these chairs are really optimal for avoiding windows.
Halthorpe, he saw an axe again.
Seems to be a theme for him. Was it inside the house?
Window. Yeah, which window did I see it in?
You were sitting there, correct?
Yes.
Corner of your eye. That would be dead ahead.
So I didn't even notice that window. Fuck. Yeah, there really is no good chair to sit in to avoid the windows.
Pretty much.
Alright, Hellthorpe, when you detect evil, you get the same deal that you've seen in the past, where there's a faint aura that's fading and it disappears after a little bit.
Well, whatever it's been, it hasn't been very strong.
Probably because it's just enjoying fucking with me.
Maybe we should talk to Father Grimborough.
I don't know if y'all heard the door knocking.
I heard it. I answer.
Yeah, I don't know if Father Grimborough can do anything about it, but if I see it, I'll mention it.
Alright.
Evening, Sheriff.
Yep. The sheriff looks quite different than what you normally see him as you open the door.
Oh?
As you open the door, the sheriff is in front of you. He's wearing a very well fit, ornate set of like jet black studded leather, and attached to his hip is one dagger and a longsword on the other. He still has his trademark hat on, however. Ah, good day.
Good day. Some nice armor you got there.
Yeah, glad to see it still fits. You can make a perception. Oh, natural 20 on the perception. On his left shoulder, you can see an area where it looks like there used to be a patch on the shoulder that's been ripped off.
Say, Sheriff, was that you? Was that a guard's uniform from the prison?
Oh, no. It is from my past, but I wasn't a guard at the prison. That happened well before I was here in Raven.
Were you a enlisted man anywhere?
You could say. Yeah, you could say I was an enlisted man.
Hmm.
You could all do a sense motive as well, because he seemed kind of unsure of himself on saying that. That's just killing me on these rolls. Every single one of you seems that think that there's more that he's not telling.
Hmm. By enlisted, we don't mean something other than you chose freely to join, do we?
Well, it was an organization that I was once in. Probably wasn't the best of choices, but it paid the bills at the time.
Well, we all gotta do what we gotta do to survive. What matters more is the man you've become, not who you were.
And he puts his hand on his shoulder. Exactly. Oh, coming here was a great way to escape that path.
Hmm. Which organization was it?
You'll have to make a diplomacy check for that.
Well, that's not gonna go well. Told you. Well, Thorpe can try.
He looks like, what's past is just past. I really wouldn't wish to be stating that name out in public anymore. I want to distance myself from them.
Well,
I guess with your natural 20, I can tell you the patch was in the shape of a dagger.
that sounds like an assassin's group.
Or mercenary.
Very well, let's have a seat and discuss the plan for tonight.
All right.
And he walks in. He walks by Helforth, and Valrin nods to him, sits down here beside his princess. Yeah, surprised to see you sitting out here all alone. I've heard stories.
Yeah, well,
Don't,
so
yeah, don't let Eve bother you too much. She's a bit of a prankster.
yeah, I'm not sure it's all Eve, but yeah, sure.
Very well. So, everything that we've gathered is this stuff is happening a little bit after midnight, probably around the 1 a.m. This desecration of the monument. And y'all wanted to basically scout out, if I am correct.
Well, the second occurrence occurred 2 nights after the first. It's been 2 nights since the second one. Just have a hunch it might happen again tonight. Might be best to linger around the monument, see what happens.
Yeah, well, there's a small hill that overlooks the monument we can camp out on. We'll have to make sure to be quiet and kind of stay away. Yes, it is a grassy. It's a great vantage point. We should be able to hide there and be undetected. That way we can see who's doing this and hopefully get an in.
Well, I have a bow and arrow and some blunt heads. They could theoretically knock them out with it. Or we can just see who it is and arrest them in the morning.
Is the plan to confront them tonight, Sheriff?
Well, I would figured I'd let that up to you. If it's someone we recognize, we could very easily just arrest them in the morning. But, I mean, catching them in the act and taking them red-handed, of course, would make it easier to prove in a trial. Otherwise, it's just the word of some outsiders. Of course, you would have me as well, but the council and me sometimes get in disagreement, so I don't know if they would be too keen if it was certain people in this town, you know? It would really depend on who it is, I would say.
Hmm. Well, then, depending on who it is, since gonna go off of your own knowledge of the town, it might just be best to catch him in the act, rather than wait until the morning.
Yeah, definitely so, though. We'll definitely need to try to be careful. Don't need to spill any blood. And he kind of zones off as he says that and snaps back into it. Yeah, we don't need to spill any blood.
Hmm. All right. About what time do you think we should head on out there and get settled?
Well, we want to be careful getting out there. We should take our time. Don't want to arouse any suspicion if anyone sees us walking by, so yeah, he kind of pulls out a piece of paper and draws on the map the location. Slowly start filing out here, and let's make it a goal to all be out there by midnight. I'll make it up there last. I'll make it look like I'm just on my patrol and meet you up there. I would recommend
So
staggering yourself going out there.
leave one at a time? Midnight
Yes,
stroll kind of thing?
exactly. We don't want any perpetrator, of course, seeing a large group of people walking out towards that direction, so minimize any suspicion.
I think maybe two of us ought to go as a pair. Would been my suspicion as well. People out looking will definitely notice one of us going by at a time. But it could just be one person went off and another pair follows soon afterwards.
Yeah, that is fair enough. Yes, if one of you, I guess we could have two of you go out there and one of you join me on my patrol, and that way we're in pairs. I could say I'm showing someone around the town if anyone asks.
Alright. I'll go out there with Valorant and Healthorp can accompany your patrol.
Sounds like a fine idea to He looks over to you, Princess. And what of you and I guess your elf friend?
I will be staying here to hold down the fort. And
Zarkleen came down.
Zarkleen is sleeping off a fever, rat-induced.
Oh, you went out to the prison today, didn't
Well, that was an adventure.
you? Guess I should have told you about that rat nest that recently got up there. I didn't think y'all would go poke it.
Well, Zarkleen went and poked it.
Well, hopefully she'll get over the sickness. Rat fever, filth fever can be a nasty thing.
She seemed like she'd be okay in the morning.
Yeah, alright. Well, Hellforth, if you would like to come with me, we can start the patrol, and then these fine gentlemen can go out to the monument, and we'll meet up in about an hour.
Certainly.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out on the big map. Where's my sheriff? Hellforth, I'm not not going to move you and the sheriff around. You're just going to be kind of walking around doing a patrol, and he's going to give you small information about different things as you walk around the town, just kind of telling you about different merchants and different buildings, showing you where the council people live, that sort of deal.
Sure.
You're free to try to talk to them in any part of the patrol if you wish.
Well, lead the way, Sheriff.
Like I said, he's just going to take you around. You gotta, points over to this house, which, hell, you probably can't even see because of the lighting. He points around the different houses, like, oh, that is, Council Hillfroth's house. He just kind of gives you a tour of the town while keeping a lookout for.
Okay.
All right.
Wasn't really anything I was thinking of asking him.
Yeah, all right.
Could have asked about the patch.
All right. Yeah. Maybe I'll try inquiring about the patch.
All right. It will take a diplomacy check. You're asking, and for him to talk, you're gonna have to be a pretty high diplomacy DC.
Well, that's some fine craftsmanship on the armor, Sheriff. I'm wondering where you got it. I'm in the market for a new set myself.
Well, it's a holdover. It's, back from what I used to do before I was the sheriff. It was created by our guild craftsmen.
Oh, and what guild was that?
This is where you're gonna need the diplomacy check. He kind of looks at you. Well, I guess it's okay to talk to you a bit about this. You have to keep it on the down low. It's my past, and I'm not exactly proud of it, but it paid the bills for a while. Oh.
Many of my paladin friends are reformed men. There's no shame in it.
Well, he kind of points to the patch that he's ripped off. I once was a part of a guild from the River Kingdoms, from the town of Daggermark. We had two divisions, a Poisoner's Guild and the Assassin's Guild. He just kind of looks off in the distance. We did things for money, things that no man should do, but I couldn't take it anymore. Had to get out, left, and tried to find peace in a little town. Think it's working.
Well, you're well on your way to redemption. You're a good man, Sheriff.
Thank you, but I still don't feel that way myself. But every day, work a little bit more on it. Hopefully one day I can forgive myself. Alright, so are y'all walking over to the monument area?
Yeah, I'm not sure which route we should take.
That is up to you.
Well, the monument is right there, correct?
Further down.
Further?
Yeah, further down. It's like it's on the beach area.
Okay.
And this is the hill that he motioned to.
I think we should go along the bottom of the map to the hill. going to take the road all the way.
Oh? Why is that?
Yeah. Well, we want to be on the hill. And, well, the tracks seem to come from the north every time, so I think we should probably come from the south. Not leave footprints. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. If we didn't want to leave footprints, we could just jump in the river.
That's true. So how long have you been having those dreams?
You know about the dreams? Damn
You
it,
spoke
Lucas.
about them. He didn't say anything. I wasn't quite asleep yet.
Damn it, I knew I should have checked. Since the first night we came here,
We're gonna go through the woods.
Alright.
I'm trying to hug the bottom of the map. There's not a lot of not field there.
Yeah. I get what you're doing there.
Yeah. Well, Valoran, if you are possessed, maybe you can convince the sheriff. If you're not possessed, well, that's gonna be hard to explain.
it's not me doing it by my own accord. I know that. Every time I have the dream,
Well,
my arm just raises up and moves on its own.
well, if you're out there and it happens tonight, say something, because we'll be able to hear you.
I'll try, if I can.
Well, I've let you know, I got a very sturdy rope and some blunt arrows. So if I got to, don't worry, it won't hurt you too bad.
You mean the same blunt arrows that have killed pretty much everything that we've come across?
I could not kill you with them. You know, they are blunt. I can lessen the pull on the bow.
Hopefully we won't have to use them.
Yeah, well, if this does go south, I'd rather the sheriff trust us than distrust us.
Yes, let's just
We'll have to do everything we can.
hope they're all
To
dreams,
convince them.
though.
Well, blood got on there somehow. I put Sparky away.
Hellthorpe, is you and Sheriff are finishing up your patrol in the town square. You know, River comes running up to the sheriff and he stops and plays with the dog for a bit. Looks at him. Oh, dogs. They love anyone despite their past. Oh, River's been my friend here for a while. That someone kind of throws him a bone under the gazebo. River crawls under the gazebo. Well, guess it's about time for us to be making our way that way.
You're probably right. So River's been here longer than you have?
Oh, nah, I can't say that, really. He just showed up one day while I was here, but every day he's been here, he's been one of my best friends. He is an old dog now. He wasn't here too long when he showed.
Sounds like a fine companion.
Yeah, good dog, damn good dog. All right, let's make our way there.
the cow?
All the dreams were was me standing in front of a monument with blood on my hand. My arm just raises up and writes the letter that appears the next day. That is it.
Well, you should probably stay in front of everyone's vision. That way no one can accuse you of sneaking off from behind us. Particularly the sheriff, make sure he's not a sight the entire time.
The sheriff
Again.
motions towards you, Hellfor. Yeah, he sees you hiding. The sheriff sees you hiding behind the tree. Yeah, that's the idea. Well, we got probably about 30 minutes before showtime. Let's put out our light. See you in the dock.
Time to get comfy.
You see the sheriff kind of sit down and basically he goes completely prone. He covers himself up with some leaves, and after a bit, you have a very hard time spotting the sheriff. And you all need to make me stealth checks because they're gonna have to go against an opposed perception check. There's the sheriff stealth.
Son of a bitch, that's a low roll.
Holy crap.
Yes!
Note, don't try and hide from the sheriff.
That's his stealth.
Or don't,
That's how well he.
yeah.
All right, so
Perhaps he gets some pointers from the sheriff on how to hide better.
the sheriff near disappears. Ash and Hellthorpe, you think you're pretty well hidden. Valorant, you think you're really well hidden, though everyone else can see your horn sticking out from the bush.
I hadn't Valor in a branch to hide behind.
Make me another stealth check, Val.
Must have been a really shitty branch.
Valorant took your advice early, and now he's holding this one branch standing up with this branch hiding his face.
God damn
Valorant
it.
crouched down, god damn it.
Alright, let's see. So, an hour passed. Make me a perception.
I can see shit. Wait, that wasn't me. Damn it, I clicked roll. I can see shit, I just can't hide.
No, you rolled. You roll a 9 first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay,
did.
okay.
You confused my 20 with yours.
Alright. What does the sheriff, does he do? Okay. Alright, another hour passes. Make me another perception check.
I dozed off.
You did doze off. Okay. Another hour passes. Make me another perception check. And you can all do stealth checks for me as well. So do your perceptions first and do your stealth check.
Alright. It's the second time I've seen the 3D dice say 17 on my screen, and it doesn't say 17 on the dice on the thing. Just saying, the 3D dice are lying to me.
Okay, so those are your perceptions and your stealths.
My stealth was the one that I rolled. It was the 17 plus. Yeah, it was
Okay.
the 17 plus 6. Wait,
Mine's the 9 minus 3.
what? No.
There's
Never
the
mind.
sheriff's next stealth.
Holy.
He. So the sheriff kind of, you can see it. He kind of points off in this direction as well. But you guys really don't see anything, and he just kind of looks back at you. Well, maybe I was just seeing things.
Now, we'll check harder. I focus in the direction he pointed.
Alright, you can make another check for.
Oh, God damn it.
You don't see anything.
Maybe don't say anything. Althor, do you see anything?
Let me check.
Valrin doesn't see anything.
Yes!
Bring in the 19s 3 times.
I see that.
Good job.
Yep, this one, because you've been alerted to something, you're actually going to see something because it's going to lower the DC. So you see just like off in the distance what looks to be a human figure. It stops before getting up towards the monument, looks at the hill, and then turns around and walks away into the shadow.
Someone was there.
We should go chase it. If we don't, it might get away and then we'll never know who it is.
Gotta be careful. We should track this. He will have footprints. Sheriff, you can get it tracking?
Well, decently. I had to do it before.
Halthorpe, what do you look like?
Didn't get a good look. Just looked like a man.
A man? Tall, short?
Just general human.
He couldn't get that good of a look. I mean, he was in the very shadows. He just kind of saw like a humanoid figure stop and turn around, basically.
Alright, well, let's start tracking them. You ready, Sheriff?
Sure. Well, let's go down there. He kind of goes down and I guess starts looking for fresh traps. He crit fails his check.
Perception or...
And,
Survival.
survival check.
Gotcha.
As y'all
Do I see
get down
anything?
there, as you start to see some footprints right as they touch the sand, they turn around, but you kind of lose them as they go off the sand onto the harder packed ground.
They go this way, Sheriff.
I took a note out of the sheriff's book and crit failed.
Everyone make a perception check for.
Ding! 20.
You hear frantic barking in the distance, Ash.
There's barking. Frantic barking.
And the sheriff kind of says, I think I hear it too. It sounds like old river. Something's bothering. Well, I guess we don't have time to check that. We're trying to track this guy down.
Well, check on her when we get done, depending what happens. What do we see here?
Alright, he's gonna move up a few more and take another he just kind of looks. I don't know, man. Like I said, you're pointing up the tracks going up here, but I can't get them on this hard packed dirt. Yeah, it's the same deal. You can't really see them on this dirt. L4P, you think you got the faintest notion of them walking up towards the road, but then you lost the tracks.
This way.
Right. Ash, as you got to this point, you really cannot make out any more tracks from this point. The ground is pretty hard packed in terms of trying to follow any tracks. And the barking has stopped.
What does the sheriff see?
He doesn't see very much more than you. He can tell that the tracks made it to the road. Well, tracks made it to the road. I'm afraid I can't really track it much further than this. I don't have... Oh, if only I had River here, maybe River could follow the smell.
About
I'll
that
go
sheriff.
procure him.
Sheriff, I might be able to help you with that.
He just looks at you. Nah, he kind of looks... You don't happen to be hiding a dog there, do you?
Well, I'm not 100% human, sir.
You see him try kind of reach down towards his dagger. Oh, well, he kind of fiddles it a little nervously and steps back from you. What are you saying? You notice it's a silver dagger.
Nothing like that, Sheriff. Just got some ancient blood in me.
Alright now. Okay, but how does this relate to you being able to help? He kind of pulls his hand away from the dagger.
Well, I got some bear ancestry in me. It's not like a werebear, but I can turn into a bear, but it's whenever I want. It's not like the curse of the werebear.
Well, you can give it a try. I guess if you're gonna do it, try to act like a bear. Don't be going around walking on 2 feet in case someone sees you.
Alright.
And he just kind of mumbles, how the hell am I gonna explain this?
And I get it all fours. I just want to get a quick sniff.
Alright, you catch a sniff and it smells like it is going down the road towards town square.
Does it smell like anything I've smelled before?
Smells like old man.
Well, Sheriff, smells like an old man. It smells like it's going down towards town center.
Well, let's go check. See what's
Hold on,
happening.
Well, River's over there, so I'm gonna go back to my normal form.
Alright.
That way I don't have to explain a bear to anyone.
Oh, fair enough. Maybe that's what River was all barking at.
The old man I smelled? Possibly.
Let's go. And we'll walk kinda hastily. So as you turn the corner, and you see down into the square, which is kind of dimly. Let me. You can see a small animal figure, kind of slumped over, down in front of the gazebo, and three giant red letters written on the gazebo: VAL.
And I look at the animal.
It's River.
Bastard.
The sheriff runs up and sees River there and kind of holds the body in his hands, looks at the monument. Damn it, we were too late.
Halethorpe is the deputy over there.
He is over there. He's completely sound asleep, sitting on the porch with his gun in his hand.
Halethorpe, wait one moment. Don't wake him yet. I'm gonna crouch low and shift one more time.
Alright.
See what I smell.
You smell old man and the scent's kind of going towards the...
Which direction? Towards the tavern? Or...
towards the river.
Sheriff, the smell goes towards the river.
As you say, River, he just kind of looks down at the body of the dog in his hands. River didn't deserve this.
No, she didn't. Seems to me like whoever did it rushed here when they noticed us at the hill. Did his bastardly deed here and ran for the river. The water.
Yeah.
Alright. Valoran, stay with Halethorpe. Wake up the deputy. I'm gonna go scout near the river. The water.
Alright. The sheriff is kind of sitting aback, stunned.
I'm gonna wake the deputy, but from the side that the gun isn't pointing.
You startle him. He's like, whoa, 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 I'm watching. Sheriff's gotta watch. Oh, hey, Halethorpe.
Deputy, did you see what happened to the dog?
The dog, she's under the gazebo, right? Think the
No.
sheriff dropped her a bone?
No, the
No.
dog's been killed. Someone defaced the gazebo.
He kind of looks up over you. Oh shit, the sheriff's gonna have my ass.
Why the hell were you asleep? when you were supposed to be on duty?
Well, I was sitting in my chair, and guess I just dozed off. It happens, man. Val or Ash, you saw some footprints right around the riverbank and it looks like they ended into the.
Coward jumped into the water.
Mm. Cowardly, but smart.
Very.
So, it's a good way to avoid being tracked. Used that technique in the past myself.
Do you think they might have come out downstream?
Well, probably. It's just a matter of where.
Hmm.
You can make a perception check as well. Ash, this dog that's the body of river that the sheriff's holding, you notice a familiar fabric stuck under its collar.
I grabbed the fabric.
It looks like a pair of ripped up pajamas that you had seen earlier.
Sheriff, I recognize this.
Oh?
Now, the last time when the cow was murdered, we were looking in the shed of that farmer, the one who owned the cow. Whoever had done it ripped off, stole his pajamas and tore them to shreds and used them to clean up. It's that same fabric. I'm not saying it was that farmer, but it's the same person who did that then.
You don't happen to be talking about Gib.
Well, that's the farmer, but I don't think it was him. Well, I did smell an old man, and he is an old man. I might be able to see if the scent is the same, but I'd have to smell him.
He kind of looks down at the dog. As much as I'd love to bust down his door and catch him if that was actually him, I think I should probably wait till the morning and I'll go by and question him.
Helps any.
Let emotion get in this way, you know.
I agree. I know of one other old man who was out tonight. That was Father Grimborough. He felt the need to patrol. He's felt negative energy of late. He wanted to patrol and do what he could against that.
I don't know about Grimborough. I mean, he's been helping me with my life. I don't think he would be doing this. He respects life too much to be killing my innocent dog, you know?
I agree. The only other person I could think of is the school teacher.
Yeah, he's not exactly old. He smells funny, but he's not exactly old. He's sitting there petting.
Alright, Sheriff.
I'm gonna take River off and give her a good burial, and I guess if you see my deputy, have him start cleaning this up, get it cleaned up before the morning. We don't need the town people having a riot over any more of this mess. Let's try to cover up these happenings. We seem to know the pattern now at least.
Yeah. Seems like the deputy was right here asleep, though.
Yes, it would seem that. Well, there might be a new deputy in the morning. So
Well,
he's gonna
I would
clean
hope
up his
so.
shit tonight. He picks up
You won't be
River
alone.
and walks away. Yeah, he walks away with River. Off into the woods.
Well, Deputy, the sheriff wants you to clean up the gazebo.
Yeah, I guess I should.
There's only that left over from the morning when the townsfolk awaken.
Yeah, very well. Damn. I fucked up big time.
You did. What matters most is how you recover from it.
I think that dog was the sheriff's best friend.
Yeah, he loved that dog. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Well, clean up and give him his space in the morning. Take what comes as a man. You'll figure it out.
Thank you much. Yep. Well, we'll see how it happens.
Aye. Oh,
He takes his
we've seen
bullet
you.
out of his pocket and he hands it over to you. I don't think I need to be trusted with this thing. Here, take the bullet so I can't fire.
Alright, you sure? You may still need it tonight.
I think I'll be fine.
Alright. Be on the lookout for an old man. We thought we saw someone when we were at the monument earlier tonight.
Oh, what? I'll be on the look. Looks it. I guess I've got enough sleep. I'll be up the rest of the night.
Alright.
And he walks into the jailhouse and you see him walking out with mops and buckets and he starts scrubbing down the gazebo.
Hold a moment, Deputy. I want to check the gazebo with Detect Evil.
There's a evil aura on it. You can tell it's fading, but it's stronger than any of the auras that you've ever seen around where Princess was going on.
The aura here is extremely dark. This bodes ill.
Do you want to see if you can follow the aura to the river?
It's worth a shot. Am I detecting any evil here?
Yeah, you can follow like the aura all the way down to the river.
Do you see the aura going
And
in any direction?
it's fading pretty fast, but you're able to see the aura, and it ends about right here, and then it's completely faded out.
Where?
No.
Where did it end? I didn't see.
Down here, right above the bridge, kind of on the land here, going back towards the monument.
I want to check the monument one last time. He might have doubled back and done his deed there too.
Trying to distract us.
General survival checks to see any prints
Yep.
coming out of the river.
You can't. You don't see anything.
You sense any evil, Halthorpe?
Let me check.
The evil, basically, it basically it's like it crawled up on the bank and then just dissipated, like whatever presence just left at that point.
No, the trail stops here.
Well, I still want to get one more look at the monument.
Right.
Make me a perception check, all of you. Valorant, did you make your?
Yeah, it was that 15.
Okay. You don't really see anything out of the order.
You seen that on the monument?
Yeah, the monument is perfectly clean.
Alright. Let's head back then.
I want to take a closer look at the monument and the surrounding area, pretty much in that circle.
Alright, what are you looking for?
Any signs of like people or something tampered with or anything like that?
Make a perception check for.
Go ahead and use that one since I just rolled it.
Alright, you found this twig that looks like it had been broken off in the bush, like someone would hold it and try to hide behind. That's about all, though. You see, I guess, what looks like an area where 4 people had sat and watched, or sat and, watched for a while.
Doesn't appear to be anything there. So we headed back to Kendra's.
Yes.
Alright.
Teleporting sheriff.
Let me move the sheriff. While all of this is happening, okay, Princess, did you sit in the basement or in the ground floor all alone this whole time, or did you go up to?
I went up to bed.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, Zarkleen. Make me a perception check. Alright. In your sleeping, you kind of tossed and turned a bit in the bed, and out the corner of your eyes, you see a dwarf holding a hammer, just standing there in your room, watching.
He's just standing there.
He's just standing there watching you right now.
I'm jump towards him and you'll boo.
You're gonna do jump towards him and help. It's not phased. It walks towards you, holding a skull in its hand, and right about as it gets in front of you, it kind of fades off and disappears. Prentice, you managed to sleep very well.
Score!
Alright, so y'all make it back to the house. The lights are off, and it seems everyone has went to bed.
I do the same.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I'm going upstairs as well. But instead of going to bed, going to go to Ash's and knock on the door.
Come in.
Hey, about tonight with the whole dream. Try and keep it quiet. I don't want to worry anyone else.
I know.
And, as I told you, it was just a dream. It wasn't me.
Well, there's an old man there tonight. Not someone with horns,
Yep.
though they were a devil.
Though, one thing of interest is, surprisingly, every night before tonight, we had seen another letter written down. But tonight, it was the same 3 as last time.
This is the third time.
This is the third?
yeah,
Oh.
it wrote VA last time.
Oh. I thought it was VAL and then today was going to be the next one.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, it was VA.
You can't
and
time
tonight
travel
was
yet.
VAL.
Hey.
Well, Valoran. Maybe it's trying to set you up. You never know.
Maybe.
You having the devilish appearance you do does provide a convenient scapegoat for those committing evil in the town.
It does. Alright.
Maybe they're trying to curse you.
That or I'm haunted. It's probably haunted.
I think we all are. Valoran, good night.
See ya.
Sweet dreams.
Bear.
Oh.
And somewhere a grieving sheriff face palms.
Alright, so you all go to sleep.
I'm going to sleep extra long tomorrow morning.
Oh, about 4 hours pass. Ash, you hear a loud bolt of thunder. Enough to startle you and wake you up. When you look, your room is very bare. There's really nothing in there, and the walls aren't wood, they're made of stone.
What else do I see?
Well, if you look, the bed you're laying on is not the nice plush bed from Kenda's bedroom, but it looks like a prison bed.
Is there a prison door?
Yes, the door in front of you is a barred door.
Do I hear anything?
No, you do not. It's fairly peaceful.
Well, then I'm going back to sleep.
Okay. As you're kind of rolling back over, a drop of blood drips down and splashes on your nose.
Do I have my dagger with me?
Yeah, you have all of your stuff.
Well, then I pull out my greatsword and stand up and look above me.
On the wall, written in blood, is the name Ash.
What?
It looks like it's bleeding out of the wall.
Out of the wall, huh?
Yep.
I strike a line through it with my greatsword.
It makes a loud clank, and now you have blood on your greatsword. Helfor. Actually, you know what? This is. Actually, no one else is gonna get a perception on this because all of a sudden you see Kendra run up to these bars, their barred door, open it up. Your room turns back to normal, and there's this cut in the wood wall. And Kendra's just looking at you. What are you doing?
Sorry, I must have been hallucinating. There was a loud thunder, and I woke up, and I was in a bare prison cell. My name was oozing out of the wall in blood. I guess out of anger or fear, I drew my sword and struck at it. But, I guess... my apologies.
It's okay. She looks at the wall. It doesn't seem like you did too much damage to it. Well, do you need any tea or hot milk?
No, it is past. I should really get back to sleep now. Just was so real. So very real. Like when you walked up, it was like you're walking in front of the prison door.
Odd indeed. Well, maybe you just had too many nerves. I've heard going to the Harrowstone will do that to people.
Well, tonight was not a good night. I'll tell you about it in the morning.
Fair
I'll
enough.
probably be late arising in the morning.
Alright, well, I will prepare breakfast and I'll leave some in the kitchen for those who come down late.
Thank you.
She pats you on the shoulder and tucks you back into your bed.
Aww.
Well, if you have any more nightmares, try not to bust down my wall.
I'll try to remain more calm.
She laughs a little bit and heads down the hallway back to her room. I do need to have you make a perception check. I forgot to make you make that during all of that, Ash. You were too paranoid. You didn't notice her big fuzzy slippers. You were more looking straight in the face. Alright, the rest of the night passes uneventful.
I sleep late into the morning.
I guess probably Zarkleen and Princess would be the only ones that wakes up at a normal time.
Yep.
Zarkleen, so with the night's rest, everyone their HP fully recovers and all your ability score damage is healed up from a full night's rest.
are we picking up when everyone's awake?
Oh, unless Zarkleen and Prentice wants to do stuff before people awake.
Yeah, I'll go down and get food.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing special.
Alright, well. So as y'all are down earlier than everyone else, you get nice warm cinnamon bun. Everyone else will get cold cinnamon.
Gore. Ms.
And Kendra was gonna look at Czar and be like, "Well, you're looking better this morning. Guess you weren't too."
Nope, feeling fine.
Well, excellent. Well, sure enough, your friends will be down soon. Yeah, go ahead, eat up the warm ones before they get jealous.
Miss Kendra, I have to thank you for your hospitality again.
It is not an issue. I mean, you're here, you're my guest. It is what it is.
Bow my head to the kid. I'm terribly sorry about last night, Kendra. And like I said, it was just such a real dream.
She just looks at you. It's okay. You know, Father used to occasionally go mad in his nights. Supposedly things that he had seen had driven him to madness in some way. I'm not too terribly concerned. Nightmares are nightmares. They happen.
That they do. Well, I had my own dream last night.
Shh. I told you to keep it quiet.
Well, it's not about you. I woke up, there was this loud thunder, and the room I was in was bare, empty. It was a prison cell. And I was like, whatever, I'll just go back to sleep. There's some blood dripped on my nose. So, naturally, I leap out of bed with my great sword in hand and turn around, and there's my name, oozing out of the wall in blood. Yeah, I know. Bear, I'm sure, did it on purpose. Well, I, out of anger, fear, startlement, I struck my bloody name from the wall with my greatsword. Now, apparently it wasn't entirely a dream because Kendra woke up and ran in front of the prison cell door, calling for me. At which point, the bare room became my room once more, and there was a gash in the wall.
That sounds interesting.
Does that sound anything like those 5 murderers from Harrowstone, Prentice?
What, dropping you randomly in a prison cell? Not really.
Thinking more about the name, written in blood.
If it was your name, the only prisoner we've read about that had any interest in names at all was the Splatter Man. Again.
Has anyone else had strange dreams they want to share? I plentifully ignore Valorant in that statement.
Well, looks like nobody has any strange dreams.
Nothing
Alpha,
of
we had
great, nothing of great significance. Dreams are strange by their nature.
Prentice. Have you dreamt anything strange?
I slept awesome last night.
I meant in general the past few nights.
Oh, trust me, if something happens, I tell you.
Out of character. Did he tell me about his other dream?
I don't know. Did you tell about your other dream, Prince?
Thought I did.
Because I actually don't remember if
you
he did or
doing.
not.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then no. But there's no reason to speak of it now.
No. I'm sorry, Clean, about you. Have you had any strange dreams too?
Just one last night. Got a visit from my dwarven friend. He was showing me a skull.
Oh, really? Could you tell?
Well, it's pretty much the gist of it. I decided I'd try to spook him, but it didn't even faze him.
Dwarf with a skull. Was that also one of the ghosts?
If it is the same ghost, another ghost of the prisoner, that would be the Mosswater Marauder. Who's trying to find...
Was he trying to find a piece of the skull of his wife he murdered?
Yep, he's trying to rebuild his wife's skull.
Well. Well, that's interesting. It would seem that ghosts are haunting our dreams.
I think we should probably head to Harrowstone sometime soon and get rid of the ghosts once and for all, since that appears to be where most of them are stored, or were when they were still alive.
I agree, but this morning we should check in with the sheriff and Jaminda. Jaminda on the tax, the sheriff because it's the right thing to do. Have y'all mentioned what happened last night to the others yet? Well, we were staking out the monument,